Hi everyone, here again for another quick Midori Traveler's Notebook, spread. I decided for this one I wanted to use a white back covering because it was a very colorful day. So, because we went to the Crayola experience, the kids call it the Crayola factory. And so I wanted to kind of use not the craft background because the insert that I'm using right now is the craft insert from Midori. So what I'm doing here, these four colors are the crayons that they have when you first walk in, that label that you can see, the pink label. You can create your own label with your own name or whatever on these crayons. And these are the four colors that they had because it was Halloween. And so these are the colors that they had available to use. So I wanted to kind of use that as the basis for the background because I wanted, I just thought it was kind of cool that these are the fall colors, the Halloween colors that they had available. And so I just wanted to create a background using those four crayons. Now, the kids did create labels for all four of these crayons. We just hadn't put them on yet because it was kind of busy. So we wanted to kind of move on and we can put them on later. And I made a label specifically just to put into this spread, and it just says the hands on it, and it has the color of the crayon and then the date, which I think is super awesome that the date is on there. I mean, it's a perfect piece of ephemera to kind of put in here. So here is a postcard that I picked up at the shop, and then one of the activities that they had was to color or create your own design, and then you slide it through this machine and it cuts it out into a puzzle, which you can see on the right hand side are a bunch of the other ones, but every time we used it, it cut it wrong. So what I did is I just made the picture and kept it. I didn't slide it through the machine because I could see that it was messing up everybody else's. And then I just used it as, I don't know, a simple, silly little drawing to kind of capture our family at the moment. So I created a pocket to hold the tickets with that picture and then the postcard so that it would hold the tickets and then cut the postcard down. Right here, I backed the two bigger photos with some scrapbook paper and then stuck down the Crayola label on top of that. So, hold on, I got kids coming. Okay, sorry about that. They were coming in to tell me that there's rainbows in the patio. So I just took the pamphlet that they gave us that had the map and then like an informational thing, and I cut out the logo that said Crayola Experience because I didn't need to put the entire map in there because we had been here before. It wasn't like our first time here, so we kind of knew the layout. So I just cut out the logo. So here I'm making sure, you can see there that I have turned it into a pocket, just making sure it'll fit on this little piece of paper. So here are those puzzle pieces that I was telling you about. I wanted to find out a way to incorporate these puzzle pieces, and I ripped out the ones that actually got cut into pieces of the puzzle because I wanted to maintain the memory of the fact that they got to color these cute little things and turn it into their own personal puzzle. It's made out of very thin cardstock, so the idea is really cute, but I don't think that the final product is all that great, because if you rip these pieces of paper basically and try to put them back together again, they're all bent up and it'll never work. It's a cute idea though. So I'm just using the pieces that were actually cut into puzzle pieces and kind of just sliding them under each photo so that I can kind of remember that, this was one of the activities that they had available to do for the kids. Now, the reason that we went, it was because they were calling it Monster Mania, and there was supposed to be trick-or-treating, and there was supposed to be a bunch of dressed up crayons in their Halloween costumes, and it was just supposed to be a super holiday or a super Halloween-y event. And when we got there, none of that was really happening. There was only 2 trick-or-treat stations, and one of them was just an advertisement for an applesauce, and the other one was an actual like trick-or-treat station where they got a piece of chocolate. But nobody was in costume. Like, it just wasn't very Halloween-y. So I was kind of disappointed because that was the only reason why we went. But we did get in for free because when we got there, the credit card like running machine wasn't working, and that's all we had was cards. So there was 3 people behind us that had cash that paid for full price tickets and cash, and then once they had all gone through the line and we were just kind of standing there waiting for it to come back online, they just gave us free tickets to get in. So that was kind of cool. That was like good karma finally coming back at us for, you know, all the positive good things that we've always put into the universe and never have really gotten back. That kind of felt like a sign or something. So what you saw me there, I was just using double-sided sticky tape to kind of secure this flip in a way that I didn't have to use washi. And because I'm adhering these onto the craft paper, I knew that I could just adhere the double-sided sticky tape to the back of the actual, you know, white piece of paper. So I'm quickly doing a quick flip through of what I've done thus far in the notebook. I haven't done all my journaling yet, but I've gotten the photos and the layers done. And there's videos for those last 2 layouts. I'm sorry if you can hear my kids. And I'm sorry that my voice sounds so bad. I'm just getting over something, and my sinuses are still really clogged up. But I didn't get it as bad as the kids. They both had double ear infections and strep throat. My husband had it really bad. I got lucky that I didn't get it that bad. So, like I said, I'm just adhering all this down onto the craft paper insert so that I can kind of get an idea of what I need to do. And it looks like it's done to me. I've got the tickets in there. Looks like the flap is going to hold up, and it looks decent. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming by. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.